What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZBCN Zebec today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. All right, here we are. Here we are on this, the 2nd of June, sitting at about $0.069 with 22 hours, 24 minutes left in the day. Closing yesterday to the upside 9% and starting off the day today with a green foot, right? We still have this bearish divergence in play with the RSI here. High here, lower high there, high here, higher high there. That is bearish divergence. We have not resolved that yet. It's very possible that this was the resolution in itself, but most of the time, technically, like 90% of the time or more, you would actually pull back to where the divergence formed, where it first started, and even through that a little bit, right? Here, closing another day above this does not absolve us of the divergence. It just extends it potentially. If today closes red, it'll extend it. Green high here, lower high here, and then it would just be another lower high amidst two higher highs. That's double bearish divergence actually. So unless today closes green, it's very likely that you do have double bearish divergence presented on the charts. You know, maybe if you run all the way up here and then you come back down and close here, technically you still are green closing the day. Maybe that would still give you this look of double bearish divergence. But for now, I'm assuming today's going to close red. Why do I assume today's going to close red? Why do I assume that the price is going to go down from here? Because I hate you, ZBCN. I hate everybody who holds it, and I want to see everybody lose money. That's not why. That's not why. I think you're going to go down. I mean, simply put, because you moved up 10x in a month. A little bit over a month, granted, but still, you did a 10x in a very short amount of time. I think you're going to go down because no matter what exchange we're looking at, if you're looking at KuCoin, right, and you notice this volume here, whether you're on KuCoin, whether you're on OKX, whether you're on HTX, whether you're on MEXC, whether you're on BitGet, whether you're on the Binance Perps, wherever, let's see, where are we at here? Binance, isn't it? Hold on. Don't we have Binance Perps? Am I thinking of something else? Maybe I'm thinking of something. I thought it was, but maybe not. Anyways, regardless of what you're looking at it on, I'll just use maybe it's the Bybit Perps that I was thinking. There's no volume here. You're losing volume. You with this last move, you can tell that you're getting exhausted, right? Look at this move in comparison to this move, right? Similar angle of approach, but a lot less movement overall, a lot less volume overall. Here you are trying to break through the veil now, and you have no volume present at all, no matter what chart you're looking at. I don't care if it's perps or if it's spot. It's just low volume right here, and you have bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame as well. And you're in an area where you might expect to reject the overbought zone. In an area that you found support, might you reject it here? It's very, very possible, and I think you will. You're also getting set up, if you look at the charts, for a double top scenario here. This is just picture perfect, and I really do think, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but we're looking for a top here. It's possible. It is possible that you continue to run higher, and if that happens, that's fine. Good job. I hope that it keeps running higher. I hope I'm wrong, but just looking at the technicals here, I'd be very surprised. Volume's coming in a little bit relative to the 1-hour time frame, but it's just not enough, man. It's nothing comparable to what you saw here with these prior run-ups, right? Granted, this move is pretty new still. It's just begun, so let's see how it develops. But I'm not optimistic, right? The 1-hour RSI does look bullish for now. The 4-hour looks to be bearishly set up. The daily looks to be bearishly set up. I'm going to go with the bearish setup, man. I think that it's going to go down. If we look at this from a high to a low, you're still at the top end of this 1886200 area. Typically, whenever you get to this zone and you find resistance, you pull back. You do go to the 1414. That is at the 0034. Okay, 0034 is the target. If not there, at a bare minimum, 0043 is the target. Okay, that would be my expectation. It's extremely uncommon, and I'm not saying that anything else can't happen. I mean, maybe we move down here, we find support somewhere in between the 1886 and the golden ratio, but that's extremely uncommon. The likelihood is that we at least go here, if not most likely go here. This right now is the most likely target, 00342. Could we go lower? Sure. Could we not drop that low? Sure, but that's the most likely target. Okay. How long is it going to take to establish itself and go down? Well, typically, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but typically with movements like this, in my experience, it's going to be a little while. It's going to take some time. You're not just going to move down fast and then move back up. You're probably going to move down very, very slow. There will be moments where it's fast, and then you eat it up, and then you slowly get down to that area, and then it's like you get a double bottom. Sorry, let me draw this again. right? Really fast, then you come down, then it's like slowly down to this area. Then it's like you have a double bottom, but the reaction isn't as strong here, and then inevitably you just break through, and it's overall a slow bleed down to the areas that we're looking for. That's kind of what my expectation would be. So while you moved up over about a month's time here, I would think that you probably consolidate, not for a month's time, but at least a couple of weeks, if not at least a week, right? It depends. A week's pretty short amount of time, but I would expect at least a week or two of consolidation, if not more. It could be the whole month of June, but I doubt it. I think by the end of June, ZBCN will be on its way to new highs, new all-time highs. It'll be continuing this rally and moving to significantly higher prices. Ultimately, I really wouldn't be surprised if this move took you all the way up to about 5 cents. Is that the right proper target? 4 to 5 cents, somewhere in that area. Let me look at this high to low real quick. Oh, that was not the proper high. Let's get you on this high to low. Come on now, where are you at? There we go. High to low. There's a solid possibility of you finding resistance somewhere between about 1.3 to 1.8 cents. But if you get above there, I don't think you're stopping until you see about 3 cents to 5 cents, something in that area, yeah. But I mean, maybe higher, man. Honestly, maybe higher. Maybe you do run all the way up to 10 cents at some point in July. It's very possible. You've moved up 10x already. That'd be a move that's over a 100x, but we've seen crazy things like this happen in crypto, man. I'm not kidding. It could really happen. 10 cents is a nice psychological level for resistance. You really could see that. But if I'm keeping my feet on the ground, even with how bullish this thing is, I would more likely anticipate that we stop somewhere around 5 cents at the greatest, which would give you like a 6.7x from here. And I genuinely don't think that you stop anywhere. I want to say below 3 cents, but maybe you stop at like 2.9 cents. I think you have another 4 to 6x to go, if not more. But first, a little pullback. So all these expectations will only increase as you go lower in the price, right? That 4x move from here, if you go to where I think you're going to go in the price, if you pull back to the area that I think, which is 0.034, just around that area, that 4x turns into an 8.5x, right? So opportunities still await with this thing, right? And there's probably, not a financial advisor, there's probably going to be a lot of tradable moments over the coming days and over the coming weeks even, right? Things like this, whenever they move up in a pretty straight line, they don't just move down in a very straight line, right? That'd be too easy. They're going to psych you out. They're going to move down fast, and then it's going to come up, make you think that it's going back up, and then it's going to slowly move down, and then it'll come up. It's going to be a volatile, stagnant, boring kind of slow bleed to the downside with moments of excitement. That's my expectation. But I got nothing else to say, guys. Kind of like this, right? Like you moved up good here, and then whenever you move down, notice how long it took. You took way more time to move down just this much of the move, right? You took way less time here just to move up that whole move. And then eventually you had your fast little moment of capitulation. But all I'm trying to say here is that the movements down will be slower than the movements up. All right. I've got nothing else to say. I'm expecting a double top. I bet by the time most of you watch this video or by the time we talk about it tomorrow, this will look more like a double top and we'll probably have some kind of look like this. I don't know. Maybe we move down a little bit faster and then we're recovering, but tomato, whatever, we're moving down. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.